First Alert Weather Extra starts right now.
Well, welcome in everyone to First Alert Weather Extra. We are here for another day of digital weather extra. So thank you so much for joining in tonight. The World Series is still on, but we still need to talk about the next big thing. Let's go ahead and get straight to it. Take a look at those current temperatures outside. We are tracking temps mainly in the upper 60s, low 70s. It's not a bad evening, but we did have a few showers earlier on this afternoon. We'll still hold on to that possible isolated rain chance as we continue throughout your Wednesday night. Greater rain chance as we get to the next big thing will be Thursday night and into early Friday morning. So yes, that's our First Alert AccuTrack satellite right now. But as we look at the next 24 hours, well, those clouds will be sticking around for us. We'll start off dry to get you out the door early Thursday morning. Temperatures mild in the 60s, a few upper 50s are possible. But here we are looking at lunchtime Thursday. You can see how even through early afternoon Thursday, we still have dry conditions. But what about the evening? Well, that's when we see that next best chance for rain. We have a cold front that's going to move through. That's going to bring us some chances for heavier rainfall and impacting some of our trick-or-treaters too. So it wouldn't hurt to go ahead, plan to give your kids an umbrella or rain jacket before they head out to go grab some candy, because they might just encounter a sprinkle, especially areas west of I-65 and areas to the north. Drier further east though, you might be a little bit better in shape as far as that rain chance as we approach Thursday evening, but those few showers will try to push further east as we bring in early Friday. Still going to see plenty of breaks, but I do want to walk you through that bus stop forecast to get you ready for tomorrow. Again, rain chances holding off for us for the start of the day. 7 a.m. we will see some clouds around, a little breezy too, those southerly winds peaking at about 15 miles per hour and occasional wind gusts up to 20. That greater rain chance doesn't occur until late Thursday afternoon and into the evening. Still going to be a pretty warm day. We'll see afternoon highs in the 70s, upper 70s, low 80s. But here's a look at those weather headlines. Number one, we have a few showers tonight, rain through Thursday evening, Thursday night, and into early Friday morning. We are also tracking that clock because this weekend we fall back. So don't forget to do that. And as we look beyond the 7-day, we have some cooler temperatures in the forecast next week. But this leads into how, even though we're looking forward to fun fall activities and holidays such as Thanksgiving, allergies can take away all the fun. And bad news may be on the horizon for allergy sufferers, with doctors explaining why this season isn't expected to let up anytime soon. Fox News' Sean Langell reports.
A symphony of sniffles is echoing across the country, and a longer fall allergy season is largely to blame. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration has forecasted warm and dry autumn conditions for much of the country. Scientists have also predicted warmer than average winter temperatures across large parts of the South, Great Lakes region, New England, and beyond.
Ragweed and mold are the two most common allergens right now. And because of climate change, warmer temperatures are lasting longer, and we have not had solid frost to stop the allergens from producing.
With many families diving into piles of leaves and using hay to stuff scarecrows, you could be coming into direct contact with a number of allergy triggers.
Mold thrives in damp leaf piles, which we have a lot of right now.
Doctors recommend reducing exposure to pollen.
You can find pollen forecasts online. Keep windows closed in your home and in your car. Consider washing your hands and your face after you've been outside. Over-the-counter or prescription-strength antihistamines can help.
But don't lock yourself indoors. Instead, head out during these low pollen times.
In the fall, ragweed tends to peak in the morning time.
Common allergy symptoms can include congestion, scratchy throat, and itchy eyes. Because we're also getting deeper into cold and flu season, how can you tell the difference?
When we compare allergies versus a cold, with a cold we often see fever, body aches, and fatigue.
Sean Langell, Fox News.
And taking you around the world now to Spain, where powerful flash flooding has left more than 90 dead. A devastating scene left behind after rainstorms turned village streets into rivers and swept away cars in the country's eastern and southern region. It's one of the worst natural disasters to hit Spain in recent years. Police are saying and were using helicopters to rescue people from their flooded homes today. Search missions are still taking place in some areas that are harder to access, with more than 1,000 Spanish soldiers deployed to assist in the crisis. And in Hawaii, flash flooding on Saturday, sending mud and debris down several streams, causing at least one rescue. Mattresses, tires, bottles, and chairs were just some of the things spotted floating near the Waikiki Yacht Club. Members saying that it's normal for debris to flow down the alleyway, but nothing like what they saw on Saturday.
Somebody who was born and raised in Hawaii and raised by Hawaiian people, you learn that the aina, the kai, the vai, that's all alive and it's a part of who we are. And so when we see this and we can't even go out in it, it's just, it hurts. It actually hurts.
And heavy rains were still expected across Hawaii today, which led to a flood watch being extended until earlier today at 6 a.m., according to the National Weather Service. The Highland Lakes fire started Monday and spread quickly, growing overnight. It covers about a quarter of a square mile, and is 15% contained. Thankfully, no injuries have been reported, but hundreds of homes remain evacuated today as gusty winds threaten to fuel the growth of the fire. Well, now I'm going to take you to look beyond the 7-day. Let's pull up our Kiawah right here. You'll be able to see that as we look over the next several days, we actually have rain on the way, coming actually very soon. Matter of fact, we're expecting some showers around as we approach your Thursday night and early Friday morning. As we take a look at that 7-day forecast here, although we're seeing a little bit of wet weather Thursday evening into early Friday morning, we are looking dry for the weekend. Afternoon high Saturday, low 80s. We also fall back, so keep that in mind. You want to make sure you're changing those clocks. Here we are Saturday night, though. For anyone with Saturday night plans, will be pretty warm. Low 70s. You can dress light, bring out the short sleeves and maybe even the tennis shoes. You don't need that rain gear. The only bit of wet weather that I'm seeing for us this week will occur Thursday evening and overnight and into early Friday morning. So giving you that first alert. Sunday looks good. Afternoon highs back into the low 80s, mild conditions overnight. We take a look at our Sunday a little bit more in depth, giving you a first alert for good leaf blowing forecast. But that leaf blowing forecast doesn't look too good Thursday and Friday just because of that rain chance and also those breezy conditions. Thursday will be a little breezy with winds topping at around 15 miles per hour. So just keep that in mind. But winds should be a lot lighter as we approach the weekend, especially on Sunday. We'll see good conditions for any outdoor festivities. Matter of fact, fall festivals that are continuing. The Oak Mountain State Fair continues this weekend. Great conditions for that. And of course, if you want to blow those leaves, you can do that too. As we approach early next week, we start off mild for the morning. Let's get you out the door and your kiddos out the door for school. Here's a look at that bus stop forecast. We're going to stop here as the bus arrives. We've got partly cloudy skies early Monday morning. Temperatures low 60s. Winds a lot lighter Monday and no chance of rain. So you'll need the umbrella and rain jacket tomorrow, early Friday, heading out the door, but you won't need it as you approach next Monday morning. Okay, we have Election Day on Tuesday. Temperatures in the low 80s for an afternoon high Tuesday. Real quick, we're going to talk about those fall colors that we have in store. Well, we're nearing peak by November 9th. At peak, November 14th and November 20th will be past our peak. So those fall colors have been really showing out lately. They'll definitely be showing out in the days ahead. That's a full look at that super 7-day forecast. Now, we want to take a look at those beautiful viewer photos. Amelia Tucker, Yellow Creek in Northport. This is in Tuscaloosa County. How gorgeous. Already showing those beautiful fall colors and even more fall colors right here from Karen Daigle. This is in Etowah County. Absolutely stunning. I told you those colors have really been showing out. Allison Swanson showing these fall colors at Dorchester Golf Course. Oh my goodness, what a beautiful view. And then we have one more here from Tammy Cornelius, the foggy sunrise. I wonder when she took that. That is so cool. Well, we want to thank you all for joining us right here on First Alert Weather Extra. You can catch us again tomorrow, 6:30. If we're not on TV, we'll be right here digitally. Once again, I hope you have a wonderful evening. Catch forecast updates tonight after the World Series on WBRC.